Battlefield 2042 Update 1.1 is out today, and with it we are officially past the 1.0 version of the game, 8 months after launch. While lacking in much needed content, to their credit, this is a ton of small changes and tweaks that I think will improve the overall gameplay for the better. Again, while these fixes are needed, more than anything, this game just needs more content. Even if it's drip fed over the course of Season 1, we just need more stuff. A new weapon or vehicle I think would do wonders right now to maintain the momentum and mostly positive reception of Season 1. Player count is double or even triple what it was prior to Season 1. Granted, this only means like 4,000 to 6,000 players, but still, it's an improvement. And while I won't go over every single change in the update because, again, there's a ton, I wanted to highlight some interesting and meaningful changes in my opinion. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Battlefield content. Now let's dive into these patch notes. Some squad improvements have been made specifically around joining squads and parties in the menus. However, it's just really underwhelming considering how useless and irritating squad gameplay feels compared to other Battlefields. Securing objectives per squad order still gives no experience bonus at all, essentially rendering that feature completely useless, and you still can't view or pick the squad you want to join in-game. You can only change squad and randomly jump into one. I still don't understand how this is an issue or was allowed to be the case, considering they solved this when squads first became a thing in the Battlefield franchise in Battlefield 2 17 years ago. There are some new XP events though. Sniping or killing the pilot of a vehicle now grants a bonus. Disarming mines gives XP, which honestly, I didn't even know you could do that. And repair assists are a thing which is actually pretty awesome. Anything that rewards good teamwork is a positive for me. Portal has received a bit of love with new parameters and controls being added and minor fixes. It actually did receive a bit of new content with the A10 Warthog and SU-25 Frogfoot from Battlefield 3 being added, which I am excited to see and play around with. While it's nice that Portal is getting some updates, we just need more. More maps, more weapons, and ideally more legacy games added to it in total. No substantial Portal updates so far in Season 1 has been a huge disappointment for me. Interestingly, Hazard Zone received a lot of updates and improvements, all relatively minor, but still surprising considering they said they were going to drop this mode like a bad habit. I guess it's nice they haven't fully abandoned it, but what a complete waste of potential that game mode turned out to be. For those interested though, they have reworked the data scanner so drives show up for everyone now, and that gadget now just displays when players have drives on them. A new mechanic has been added called Second Chance, where if your entire squad wipes prior to the first extraction, you can all redeploy. A nice bit of forgiveness if you end up getting wrecked in your first firefight. Also, player count needed to start has been reduced, so maybe I can actually get into a round of Hazard Zone now. A variety of soldier improvements have also been added around animations within third person. While this doesn't seem to impact the movement itself as much, with things like leaning and crouch sprinting still missing, I really hope this is the first steps to get the 2042 movement to be as polished and dynamic as Battlefield 5's. Additional vehicle balancing has been done, with the Super Hind and Condor getting much needed nerfs, so we'll see how this actually plays out, but man, has DICE really struggled with vehicle balance here. Tanks are still useless in my opinion. There's just way too many counters for them, and overall they just can't seem to get it together to make vehicles and infantry gameplay coexist in a balanced way. I personally blame the specialists for this in many ways, as they've only increased the complexity of balancing vehicles around infantry engagements. The last thing I wanted to mention is that DMRs are getting buffed, yes, including the insane BSVM with improvements to their effective ranges and headshot multipliers. This is an attempt to make DMRs across the board more usable and effective, which I think is positive, as outside of the BSVM, they're just really underwhelming in my opinion, so I'll be interested to play around with the DMRs post-patch and see how they work. That's it for the major stuff. There's a ton I didn't go into, again, mostly small tweaks and fixes, and I do have some excitement to check out these changes today, but again, the severe lack of meaningful content really continues to hurt this game. Of course, I'm trying to keep my expectations low, and have not really expected anything new until Season 2, but still, I can't help but be a little disappointed here. That's it for me. If you're interested in reading the full patch notes, I put them in the description below, and let me know your thoughts on 2042's latest update in the comments. Until next time.